Hi, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop. And tonight I want to talk about these things. Well, these are the old ones. These are the ones that aren't much good. These are dust caps and they go on the left side of your machine. Most all the machines on the right side have a dust cap. And inside of the dust cap is a lip seal. You can see it down in there. Now occasionally these will go bad and you have to change them. And this is a very stiff, hard piece of plastic, I guess. And in one of my videos I explain how to get this seal out and a new one in without ruining your dust cap. You place this in hot water, not boiling, kind of like a cup of coffee water. Heck, if you got a cup of coffee, throw it in there. It'll work just fine. You leave it in there about a minute. It will come out super pliable and soft. You put your finger in and you can pop that seal right out. Put it back in, warm it back up. It doesn't take long for this to get hard. Get it softened up again, you pop the new one back in. This one's 1 1/8. It's for the large side or the differential side. And it slides over the bushing and up to the lip of the fender. Then you put just a standard hose clamp around that and hold it on. I had a comment or a question, a viewer asked, if you put one on the left side of your machine, is there room for it behind a tire? And yes, there is. Let me wiggle you up here. This is the one that I installed. You order them now, they come black. They don't come red. And this one is an older one I ordered quite a while ago. It comes with a smaller hole than this side does. This hole is almost the size of the shaft, so it's about 1 1/8 or a little bigger. This one looks probably about 1 inch diameter hole. Then your lip seal goes in, which is a 3/4 inch, and seals the axle to keep the sand out of your bushings. Now the new ones that you order, like the boots, they are the same. I've had a lot of comments on them. Why are the boots have the same part number now? That's because these are newer. They're made out of nice rubber and they stretch farther without that extra piece that the old, I don't even know what they're made out of, plastic material or nylon, I don't know. They didn't stretch very well. So now they just have one part number for the dust caps and the boots. They're all the same. You're going to get it. It's going to have a large hole in it, but it's not going to matter because your lip seal will seal that hole up and it'll seal around your axle. And as you can see, there is room when you get your wheel flange on for that to fit in there. Let me turn this. It actually looks like you got about 1/4 inch clearance. And this side, you got about 3/16 inch clearance. So there's plenty of room to add these or put them in. Now if you got a newer machine and one of these newer bushings, it has the yellow inserts inside. These are some kind of Teflon coated insert, and these last a whole lot longer than these older bushings do. And they're all the same. If possible, order one of these to replace one of these with. This is just the old powdered metal, I think they're made out of. And they don't last a long time, especially if you don't grease them. They have a grease fitting right here, but a lot of people never noticed that and never greased them. This newer style bushing, you'll notice, has a built-in lip seal. Now that is not permanent, it is replaceable. This one is damaged, and it looks like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, you can see two rims in there. This is a double lip seal. This is actually a real nice one that the company puts in. I'm surprised they put that nice of a one in there. Usually it's just a single lip seal or a standard lip seal. This is a lot nicer. But that's basically, I've been getting a ton of questions about these dust caps and lip seals for these machines. Now here is the numbers for the dust caps, and I'll try to put this in the description below. The number for the dust cap is 7031732YP, and they're $3.52 a piece. Now for the left side, the lip seal is 7014662YP, and that is $5.76. Now for the right side, the dust cap is the same number. The seal for the right side, did I say left side the first time? I don't know. The right side is 7011817YP, and that is $3.19 the last time I bought them. I haven't checked current prices because Parts Tree is having a problem and I can't get online. I get on their website and it locks right up on me. I can't order parts. I got to get them on the phone again and find out what the problem is over there. But there it is. I've been having, like I said, a lot of comments and questions. Now, for some reason, these new ones that they're selling, I don't know if you noticed that when I put it on here, but there it's on the bushing. These are a little bit bigger. Now, when you go to put these on, put them in the warm water, get them soft. And when you slide it on there, it will slide right up over top the rim that's on the fender, the flared part where you press the bushing through. It'll slide over top of the whole thing. Another tip you might want to check. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see this on camera, but the hole. It's got, this one does, it's got a big burr around the hole. You want to file that off. Lay your file, I don't have one right here. You want to lay your file flat on the shaft and roll it over. You don't want to file a flat spot on it. You want to do that on both sides. That burr on there, when you slide your seal on, it can rip the lip seal. And then it's going to leak, sand's going to get in, and it's going to destroy not only your bushing, but it will destroy your axle. You've got to keep the sand out of these things. This one here is the older style, and it's a little smaller, and all it fits over is the bushing. I don't know if it would go up over the fender or not, because no, it won't. It's not long enough. These new ones are actually longer than these older red ones. And a tip for getting these on, that lip seal is rubber. It's very, I can't see that either. It's very pliable. You can stretch it. Spray this with WD-40. That will help. When you put it on, tip it. Hook the top around the axle and pull down on it and stretch it. And stretch it over and slide it up on there. You want to be careful of them because they are easy to rip. And for the expense, the expensive side is the left side. You're going to have just under 10 bucks for it, but it is well worth the money. The axle is close to 70 some dollars if you ruin that by sand getting in here. This newer style bushing with the inserts, I believe, is around 60 bucks, 50 bucks, somewhere in there. So you want to keep that sand out of that axle. And when you grease this, that lip seal in there will help keep the grease into the bushing where it belongs. Don't forget to put the hose clamp around here and clamp these on. Otherwise, when you pump that full of grease, the pressure is just going to pop that right off on you. So that's about it for tonight. I just wanted to say something about these dust caps. I've been getting a ton of questions about them, and that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, send me an email. I am trying to answer them daily. But with this pandemic going on in this country, a lot of people aren't working apparently, and I'm getting around 100 emails a day, and I'm trying to keep up. So if your email is 1 or 2 or maybe 3 days old, I'm trying to get to them. I try to answer the first ones that came in. When they come to my phone, and I just answered them about an hour ago, I will have I got 16 emails. Boy, that's glary, you can't even see it. And 1 Gmail question. So I'll try to go through them tonight. But I always scroll to the bottom and pick the oldest ones first and work up to the top. So I don't just pick the top ones every time, and these guys down at the bottom that actually came in first are sitting there waiting. I don't do that. I get the first ones that came in, I work my way up to the newest ones. So that's it. I've been over to my father-in-law's house for a birthday party outside, and the mosquitoes darn near killed me. Man, they're bad. They're bad up here. You guys want some down there in Georgia? I'll ship them down, and I won't even charge you freight. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Share them videos with a friend. Spread my name around. I could really use the subscribers. It's free. You don't have to pay to subscribe. So until next time, work safe, have fun, and keep on snapping. We'll talk to you soon. So long.